Oh yeah.
Hello everybody. Today we are no.
Oh, I'm keeping that. Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Today we are going down a cave. So we've dressed up. We've got the pants on. We got the sweaters. I brought my scarf. Steve's wearing his hat because apparently in here it's 10 degrees. Yeah, we are today visiting Fort de Mimoyuk. Mimoyuk.
Good enough.
Thank you. This is Germany.
A Nazi?
During the World War II, the Nazis came, they took this place, and they had it for a year, and they built a lot. They dug down deep in the ground to have a missile launch
Yep.
place. So we're gonna go in and discover.
And when my girlfriend said they had it for a year, she meant they built it within a year.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yes.
So
And
44, was it? Something? 40?
some year when not the Nazis were here.
Yeah.
And the reason they could build it so fast was it was impressive, but also sad. They used a lot of prisoners to do it.
Yeah.
And the rocket we're talking about is the V3 rocket. You may have heard of the V2 rocket. That's the first rocket ever to make it to outer space. It was meant to develop the V3 rocket here, which was more like a cannon shot rocket. But we'll figure out more about it in there. We're going 32 meters below the Earth, and this place is also a bat sanctuary.
But not in the summers.
No, because they only live here during the winters. So today we sadly won't be able to see any bats.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you want to see bats, go back in the vlogs from last summer. You'll see them there. Anyway, let's go explore this Nazi building.
Serene. Smell that?
Sorry, Frida gets excited about flowers.
They're very junky.
Chunky flowers.
Hello. Okay.
Flowers. Nazis. And we're only this far away from the entrance, and it's already cold.
Yes.
It is 10 degrees Celsius in there, so if you want to come here, then bring some warm clothing. I'll show you on the map where this is.
It's already a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Go stand in the entrance.
Okay. This is big.
That is big.
It's also echoey.
Woo! Mimoyuk and the deployment of Hitler's special weapons.
So this is the V1 rocket, which was more like an airplane, and this is the V2 rocket, where you can see it's more traditional, going straight up than what we know about going to space. So here we have a nice explanation about how the V3 rocket was going to work. As you can see here, this is the barrel of the rocket, because it's more like a cannon. They will put the rocket here in the bottom, and then in these side tubes there would be small explosives. And every time the rocket passes one of these side tubes, a small explosive would go off, making it go faster, then another explosive, and it goes faster, another explosive. So it keeps going faster and faster and faster the higher it goes up the barrel. So this sign just told us that these guns were solely aimed at London. So this entire bunker was built to shoot rockets at London. That's a lot of work for one city, but you know, that's how crazy they were. 32 meters underground, and life finds a way at a little electrical lamp. I just love how each one of these lights is providing a small little ecosystem of plants. That's real cool. So apparently these V3 rockets out of this bunker were never meant as precision rockets. Frida just read that they were mostly a scare tactic to,
It was designed to be a terror weapon.
Yeah.
So it's mainly, the main target was civilians in, like you said, in London.
Yeah. And this entire facility is a lot larger than we can visit. It goes a lot deeper, but it has been bombed with earthquake bombs to get it out of commission. And sadly, a lot of the civilian prisoners that they had working to construct this facility got lost during that too. But they have no idea how many of those prisoners got killed because they didn't keep records of how many of them were actually working here. So here you can see how much this place has been bombed. You can see that the landscape is just littered with craters. And that's also the reason why this base stopped functioning. But still really impressive how much of this base still exists after all that bombing. So here we have a firing shaft, and you can actually see a rocket barrel still laying here. The little V notches is where explosives would be loaded, so 2 explosives per side. And when the rocket came up past this point, these explosives would fire, giving the rocket more firepower. Apparently, military scientists figured out that this system didn't work very well. And they reported that and wanted to save money by canceling the project. But Hitler ordered them to continue. So instead of canceling the project, they went with only 2 barrels per shaft instead of the planned 5. So they kind of disobeyed his orders, but not really. But yeah, it's just an example of how Hitler was making bad choices towards the end of the war. And another thing very interesting here, the bombings of this base happened in 1944, and ever since, of course, this place has been abandoned and not being used anymore. But stalactites are actually growing from the ceiling here, so you can see the size of the stalactites here. So up there you can see some small stalactites growing. There's a little bit of a bigger one over there. And over there, you can actually see a little piece of cave bacon. So that tells you how much stalactites grow. These have been growing for 79 years. So yeah, you kind of know how slow they grow, which is fun. I've never seen... Okay, I've seen one time before, I've seen stalactites growing in a human-made structure. So pretty awesome. So this is talking about the tall boy bombs, which is a version of earthquake bombs or even seismic bombs. You can see why they call them a tall boy bomb, because they're pretty tall. And they're called earthquake bombs because they fall down very fast. Actually, they fall down with 4,000 kilometers per hour, and they are armored. So when they hit the ground, they penetrate the ground really deep, and then they explode with 2,500 kilograms of TNT. And that would produce a small earthquake, which was made to take care of these bunkers. That's crazy. So they use those bombs to kill off this bunker. So all the work the Nazis put in to create this, and now it's mostly functional as a bat sanctuary. And we've got two of them up there. They're both dead, sadly, but I'll show them to you. So right there's one hanging, and the other one is hanging right there. So bat claws aren't like our claws or hands. When we relax our hand, it stays open, but when they relax their hand, it stays closed. So they actually need to put effort into opening their hands. So if they're hanging upside down and they die, their claws stay relaxed. So that's why they keep hanging when they die, because they need to put force into opening their claws. So that's why you sometimes find dead bats still hanging upside down. We are here at the end of the tunnel, and here's a little bit of an expedition of fighter pilots that fought during the war. All people that have fought with their airplanes and just are here being remembered. I hope you all enjoyed this little piece of history. It's both macabre and interesting to be here. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to support us or just want something that Lihao has made, you can buy this little notebook, Look for Stars. The links are in the description, all on Amazon, and you can buy them. See, you can make some beautiful notes in there. The video that just popped up, that one is, according to YouTube, something you will like. So try looking at that one. See you all later. Bye.